If you like big black bears, then this week's episode is one you're going to remember for a long time. We've put as much Bruin action into one show that we possibly could. ASAT Nation starts next. ASAT Nation is brought to you by Grim Reaper Broadheads, 24/7 Granular Scents, Alpine Archery, Montana Black Gold, Ripcord, Hunting Science, and ASAT Camouflage. Canada is the mecca for black bear nuts. Looking for a great hunting experience for one of North America's most sought-after trophies? You can find exceptional hunting opportunities from Newfoundland to British Columbia, and just about everywhere in between. And the spring hunt is a time that the men and women of ASAT absolutely love to be out hunting these awesome animals. The bears in the spring are extremely hungry after a long winter and have one thing on their mind, making it an exceptional time to be out chasing these critters around the woods. From the chocolate color phase to the true black monster, bear hunting can be as exciting as it gets. Add in the fact that the only thing between you and the bear is a stick and string, and the excitement factor gets taken to a whole nother level. On past episodes of ASAT Nation, you've seen ASAT pro staffers Jim and Michelle Leckvey knock down a couple of big Saskatchewan Bruins.
I can't take this. My whole heart can't take this anymore.
I just got the biggest bear of my life. Oh my God. Oh.
This week, we take along with another pro staffer, Jeff Nicholls in British Columbia, as he too tries to get an arrow into a true Canadian trophy.
I hit him good.
You hit him already?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
put one in him.
Oh, we got one in him. Okay, let's leave him.
There's a complete pass. Let me see if I can find this arrow. Yeah, it was a good, right in the armpit. We got a lot of good blood where he come down out of that tree. We'll give him 15, 20 minutes. Thought I heard the moans down there, but not sure. But with that much blood, he's not going far. It was a good shot. It was close, and I did put it right in his armpit. I mean, it was a good shot. He won't go far. It's a blood trail like this. Ray Charles could follow this one.
This portion of ASAT Nation has been brought to you by Grim Reaper Broadheads. Watch 'em drop. Welcome back to ASAT Nation. Before the break, Jeff Nicholls made a quick stalk on a British Columbia color-phased bear.
We were all out this morning. We're coming down this little old logging road, and right out of the grass there's this really nice chocolate bear. And so I get off the side of the road there and head off into this little meadow. And I haven't had much luck this week getting down the road without spooking them. So I come out this little meadow, and for some reason it was perfect, and I thought I'd have it in the brush. And he woofed at us a couple times, and then I thought he was busting out, but he busted up a tree. Lucky me, you know, he went up the tree. So I got back around on the side where I had a clear shot, and we smoked him. He's not going far at all. It's perfect.
That's awesome.
It's cool. He's right there. He didn't go. What'd he go? 60 yards?
Yeah, he was dead at about 10.
Oh yeah. That looks like somebody turned the paint bucket over. Well, Ryan, we found her. We did it again. Got it right over the. Guess you weren't quite over my shoulder like you were in Idaho on the elk, but let's score one for the good guys anyway. If we can get a couple more, we'll be good. It's a pretty bugger. You know, it's not the biggest one, but it's sure pretty. First bear. I tried the baiting thing, and I don't think I can sit still long enough to get a bear over bait. So we tried spot and stalk this year. Way more fun. It's exciting. We've been into bears all day, every day. It seems like, you know, you blow one stalk, you just go down the road and find another bear. Go down the tracks and find another bear and make another little stalk on them. It's a lot of fun. It's exciting. It's you know, up here at Primitive Outfitters with Jeff Landers. It doesn't get any better than this. The only problem is our time's almost up. I have to go back to the real world and go back to my job, which isn't a good thing. But got to do something to support my hunting habit.
After the break, we traveled to Quebec, Canada with ASAT owner Rob Smollack, as he is in hot pursuit of another one of these majestic animals. This portion of ASAT Nation has been brought to you by Alpine Archery, true bow hunting performance. Welcome back to ASAT Nation and the quest for trophy Canadian black bears. Before the break, we saw Jeff Nicholls knock down a great BC color phase. Now we are heading to Quebec, Canada with Rob Smollack and crew to renowned lodge Ungava Adventures. With great amenities, beautiful scenery, and lots of big bears that you're about to see, it isn't hard to see why Rob and the ASAT crew find themselves back here every spring. Because Rob has hunted with Agave Adventures on many occasions, not just any bear will do. He was looking for something exceptional. And on day 3 of his hunt, an exceptional bear just happened to show up. Now, when you're filming yourself and trying to hunt with a bow, there are about a million things that can go wrong. So when this bear spooks, Rob's heart just about beat through his chest. But it's early spring and these bears are hungry, so it wasn't long until he made his way back into the bait.
Well, just shot a pretty decent bear. Sitting here for about 3 hours. We hadn't had a heck of a lot of luck with camera guy sitting by a hunter, so we decided to split up and have one of us get a bear here fairly soon so we could kind of start filming for the other guys. So I think I made a pretty good shot. Looked like the blood was coming out pretty good when it turned around. I think it just fell right over here about maybe 30 yards to my right. I'm going to climb down and take over and take a peek and see if I can find it.
With great shot placement and an Alpine bow and Grim Reaper broadhead combination, it was no surprise that this big old bear didn't go more than 30 yards. Rob wasn't the only one on stand this evening. Let's check in with ASAT Pro staffer Eric Christian to see if he can put another bear on the ground.
Got him in about 12 yards. Just haven't really seen him stand up yet to know if he's really whatever. Sure is a pretty bear though. Definitely a younger bear. I knew there was between 175 and 200, I'd definitely take it. Just like to see him up on all fours as compared to that barrel.
This portion of ASAT Nation is brought to you by 24/7 Supercharged Granular Scents. Welcome back. Before the break, Eric Christian had a good bear make his way in. Let's see if it's the bear he came to Canada for.
About a rush, that's a rush. 2 nights in the stand, didn't see nothing. Bucky from Ungava told us last night that about 40% of the guys that go out during the day, that's what they've had, about a 40% success ratio, about 4 to 10 over the past years at this camp. Dave's running camera for me, and sitting here, and Dave shakes me, little bear, shouldn't say little, I don't know how big he is yet. Comes right up underneath him, and we watch him, and kind of him and Ham back and forth and confirm with each other, and I decided, yeah, I'd go ahead and take the shot, and now we're just sitting here waiting and gonna wait and see what happens. Man, was that exciting. We're in northern Quebec. It just doesn't get any better. It's just beautiful. And I'm done. Yes! I'll be running camera from here on out.
On the third day of the hunt, both Rob and Eric were successful. And on the morning of day 4, Rob took some time to tell us the story of the previous night's hunt.
Up here with Ungava Adventures in Quebec, bear hunting. 3 nights in the stand. This last night was my first night. I was filming the other 2 nights, and we took this really nice bear. Actually took 2 bears last night. Another gentleman took a bear hunting with us, and so he's done now. This is probably my biggest bear out of all the bears that we've taken. Just getting ready to take off this morning to go see if we can get a couple more. Bucky's been our guide all week, and I've been hunting up here for about 10 years with these guys. It's first class. I wouldn't hunt with anybody else up in Quebec.
Everyone that was on this trip had an amazing time, and with multiple cameras in the field, there was plenty of video that didn't make it into the show. So please sit back and enjoy some of the highlights from a week of bear hunting at Ungava Adventures.
Here we are right out in the middle of the bush, northern Quebec. It's been about 2 hours since we shot our bear. It wasn't literally minutes after I shot my bear. A little sow came in, maybe 150, 200 pounds. And she turned around, I thought she'd seen us, and she turned around to kind of walk away, and she was gonna go up and to the left. And the next thing you know, we thought we'd seen a couple cubs, and it didn't turn out to be a couple cubs. It turned out to be about a 500-pound boar. Biggest bear that we've ever seen.
I'm speechless.
As you can see, Ngava Adventures is a premier destination in Canada for big black bears. If you are looking for a one-of-a-kind 5-star hunt this spring, go to www.ngava-adventures.com to learn more. Next week on ASAT Nation, we have a show for all you whitetail freaks. If you love heart-pounding big buck action, then this is a show you don't want to miss. ASAT Nation, committed to bringing you the most action-packed half-hour television show possible each and every week. ASAT Nation is brought to you by Grim Reaper Broadheads, 24/7 Granular Scents, Alpine Archery, Montana Black Gold, Ripcord, Hunting Science, and ASAT Camouflage.